What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another show. Mufasa, the Lion King, currently sitting at 346,000 dislikes, 133,000 likes. As expected, comments are turned off. Why? Because this shit is getting 100% ratioed, and they know it. And when this movie doesn't perform well, who's gonna be gaslit? You're gonna be gaslit. I'm gonna be gaslit. The people who didn't ask for this are going to be gaslit. The same way we were gaslit with The Little Mermaid, the same way we were gaslit with Lightyear, that Rachel Zegler movie. When that doesn't do good, we're going to get gaslit. Same way that Tom Hanks Pinocchio movie bombed. The same way that, what else bombed? That Peter Pan movie that they swept under the rug, right? The same way that all those movies did not do well. When this movie does not do well, you are going to get gaslit. You are going to be blamed. And it's so funny because when I saw this trailer, I kind of paused it on this part because it said, without a drop of nobility in his blood. And it's very odd because in the 2D adaptation, and they call this a live action when it's really just CGI, terrible CGI, right? But in the 2D adaptation of this movie, we did hear, or I remember seeing, right, Mufasa telling Simba to look up to the stars and all the kings of the past will guide you on your path to being king or something like that.
Dad, we're pals, right?
Right.
And we'll always be together, right?
Simba, let me tell you something that my father told me. Look at the stars. The great kings of the past look down on us from those stars.
Really?
Yes. So whenever you feel alone, just remember that those kings will always be there to guide you. And so will I.
So for them to say, or hinting, right, that they do come from royalty. So you can already see that they're kind of changing the way that this movie is supposed to be, right? And then for them to say that he doesn't have a drop of nobility in his blood, that says to me that we have another POC director who's going to make a movie about coming up from the bottom and overthrowing the man, right? Just giving us more of the message. How he has to come up from the bottom and scrape his way up to take over Pride Rock. Take back the land of his people. I bet you it's going to be some bullshit like that, right? And how the comments here are turned off. We already know that Twitter is popping, right? Or X, right? I'm pretty sure that a lot of people have enough to say on there, right? Will not be watching. I speak for everyone when I say will not be watching. Are we retconning Mufasa's story? I thought he told Simba he comes from a long line of kings. Told you. Do you think you guys using Beyonce and Blue Ivy is good for is a good marketing stunt, right? This comes out the same day as Sonic 3. Good luck, Disney, right? So we can already see that they have enough to say on Twitter, hence why they turned off the comments on YouTube. So we already know that this movie is going to be a big ass flop that nobody wants to see. And the director for this movie is Barry Jenkins, right? And he recently said that he's not a part of a soulless machine at Disney, right? And we'll just kind of go into that. So Mufasa director Barry Jenkins reacts to fans claiming that he's too talented for Disney's soulless machine. I don't know about that part. Fans claiming he's too talented. I don't know about that part, right? I don't know who's a fan of Barry Jenkins. I mean, here's a couple of movies that he's done. Moonlight. This is probably the only movie that I know that he's ever done. I definitely wouldn't call myself a fan. And I've never seen any of his movies to know if he's talented at that, right? Because we know how Disney just kind of throws people in, especially when they're POCs, right? So let's go ahead and get into this tweet. It's coming from a person named Kristen, right? She says, Barry, you're too good and talented for Iger's soulless machine. And I agree. This is Iger's soulless machine. But here's his response. There's nothing soulless about The Lion King. For decades, children have sat in theaters all over the world experiencing collective grief for the first time, engaging in Shakespeare for the first time across aisles in myriad languages, a most potent vessel for communal empathy. Now, I'll definitely say that there is nothing soulless about the original Lion King, but people definitely haven't been sitting in theaters watching your version, Barry, your version of The Lion King for decades. We don't even know what that's going to be about. We know what it's going to be about. I take that back. We know that this is going to be some more propaganda, some more of the message, some more bullshit. So I doubt that people are going to be experiencing collective grief for the first time, hence the way that this movie so far is being ratioed. I doubt that that's going to happen, right? But you are definitely part of a soulless machine, Barry Jenkins, and you may have been talented, but partnering with Disney isn't really too good for a lot of people's careers nowadays. Not the way that it used to be, right? Anyways, guys, that's pretty much the video. Let's continue this in the comments below. Hit that notification button. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about this movie. Do you guys think that this movie is gonna bomb? You guys planning to go see it? Let me know. See you in the next video. Peace.